So I'll chat you through how I time block my diary. This works for me. You want to structure your days however works for you. But I'll chat you through how I structure my days and how I use my time blocking. So last year, one of my lovely clients said that she has Mondays as her working on the business strategy admin day. And because I was leaving mine until Friday and I'd never get around to working on my business. So I shifted to a Monday and it was amazing. I don't have any client meetings on a Monday if I can help it. So I start the week in a really calm way. I think about my own business. It gives me the headspace after switching off on a weekend to work on my business. And I get loads done because the day is blocked out. It was quite an adjustment to actually say Monday is my day. But actually, I don't get loads of emails on a Monday. So it was fairly quick to implement after a few weeks. So Monday on my calendar is blocked out as a recurring meeting. Every Monday is blocked out as admin day. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are my client delivery days. So I'll have either client sessions, I might do a bit of delivery work, and that's when I do sort of any virtual brews as well. And then I try to have Fridays off. Doesn't always happen, but it's not in my diary as a working time. So if I choose to put things in, that's my choice, but it's not an option. So I use calendar booking link. So if somebody wants to book a virtual brew with me, they can just go on and book it, whatever times I've got available. But that meant that I would have like a client one-to-one session. And then straight after, somebody could potentially book a virtual brew because you can set buffer times, but it didn't allow me to say, right, well, I've got a session in the morning, so or I've got 2 sessions that day, so I don't want to do any other virtual brews. This allows me to have the control without having to go into my calendar app all the time and change things. So what I do is I set my lunch hour. I always have a recurring lunch hour. So every Tuesday it's set to recur in my diary, every Wednesday, and by, so on and so on. And it's set to busy. I start in the morning an hour of emails and admin time, and then at the end of the day as well. And that's set to busy as well. And then I've got this big chunk of time, morning and afternoon, which is set to free time. It's open diary to book. And that is for my client sessions, people to book in virtual brews, etc. Those times. So that's how I structure my diary. It allows me to have that flexibility, but it also means that I've got that regular time on my business on a Monday that I know that I'm going to do. And I know that I've got a lunch hour, etc., etc. It does give me the ability to change. I can change things if it's not quite right for me. But it generally works. So as you'll see, I've got my Monday blocked out as red. I am a visual person, so I need things in colour to be able to really see the picture and understand it. The reason why it is in red is because if I look at that colour and it is blocked out red, I know that I'm saying, Fliss, do not touch this time. This is your time to do business work, client work, whatever. It's called focused work in my diary. And in Google, you can actually set up individual colours with names. So that is a reminder for me not to book anything in at that time, because I was the biggest problem. I would go, oh, just squeeze it in on a Monday. No, we don't want that. We do not want that. So I'll now show you what it looks like when it's got stuff in my diary. So as you can see, Monday is admin day, blocked out red. Do not touch. I've not even set any calendar booking links up for Monday. They're literally set up for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Now, yellow is client session. So that's when I've booked in my client sessions and I pre-book in all my client coaching sessions. So I know that I've got those yellow times. And then you'll see that I've got ones in the afternoon here as well. So what I've done on this week, on the Wednesday, because I've got 2 busy days of coaching sessions on the Tuesday and Thursday, I've just blocked the whole afternoon out on the Wednesday to do other client things, whether that's notes for the sessions, client delivery work, for example, that's blocked out. So yellow means client session, red means no. You can't see it on this one, but I've also got a green colour for one-to-ones. So if somebody had booked in a one-to-one, it'd be in green. So what happens is, say that this was just the plain one with nothing booked in. Somebody comes onto my diary and says, right, I want to book a one-to-one on the Tuesday morning. Great, they're booked in. I colour it red in my diary as soon as I get the notification, green in my diary as soon as I get the notification, that happens. What I can then do is I can go into the afternoon and go, right, I'm going to change this to busy and colour it red. So I can put a client session in that time, but it just means I've not got a whole day of one-to-ones, because I don't want to be doing 6 different one-to-ones on one day. I want that flexibility to say I'll do client stuff in the morning and then kind of a virtual brew in the afternoon, for example. You'll see here I've taken lunch out. What I can do is I can move things around. It's flexible to do that, but it just gives me the ability to say, right, I'm going to do the client session in the morning and head down in the afternoon, or head down in the morning and client session in the afternoon. So it works really well. And actually, if you use Google Calendar, you can just change it from free to busy as soon as somebody puts something in your diary. Or if I put a client session in, I can go, okay, that afternoon I want to be blocked out red, so I can't do anything. So that just gives me the flexibility. I know what I'm doing when, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is my client delivery. Every Monday is my own honest vote day. But it gives me the flexibility to change things if I want. And the key thing is to have it as a recurring meeting in your diary, so it's a reminder that that's what happens. Because if you're anything like me, you'll just go, oh, well, I'll just squeeze it in. It doesn't matter. But you've got to be as strict as possible with yourself. So let me know if you've got any questions. I'd be really interested to know how you do it, and learn other ways.